Hey Stampers, Diane Dimich here with ddstamps.com, and today I'm here to share with you my paper pumpkin. It just came today in this cute little box. I'm going live on Facebook because I'm trying something new, and I thought this is a perfect opportunity to go live. So hopefully this all works. We will find out. If you're out there, let me know in the comments. I can see your comments, I'm hoping. And anyway, I'm going to flip my camera. All right, so this month's paper pumpkin came, and it's obviously a Christmas one. So let's see what we got. We got a pecan pie ink spot and a really, really cute Christmas stamp set. I love this stamp set. Merry Christmas, joy to the world, deck the halls, and a snowflake and a star. That is it's a great one. This month's is a great one. All right, and then the kit comes here. So this is it, and it looks like you get 9 cards, 3 of each, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up, look at the kit's contents, and probably put together a couple of the cards. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. My goodness. All right, so we've got tear and tape, gems, which we always love, dimensionals, and more tape, envelopes. Look at how cute these envelopes are. All of them are the same, and they all have, it's like a linen look here, and then the snowflake up there. I love it. All right. And then I'm going to get out the instructions. All right, so we have, obviously the colors have to be real red. It has to be real red and garden green, but let me see. Oh, it's down back here. Coordinating colors: basic beige, cherry cobbler, garden green, pecan pie, and real red. Perfect. And if you don't know, they do have a die set that coordinates with this quarter's paper pumpkins. So they will be the October, November, December paper pumpkins, and these dies will coordinate with them. All right. So this is a card base. It's got a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, but it got a little bit of the image of the star. And then we have this one, textured. And of course, if you wanted to, you could cut them apart and make more cards. These are the labels. So I'm going to need those. These are more labels. Oh, and they're felt. Interesting. So this red is felt. That's very interesting. All right, then we have some layering pieces that coordinate with the card stock. Oh, look at these. These are big ornaments, and they have felt on them too. Cute. All right, more bases. And then green felt. Interesting. All right, and then some really pretty dies. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, I don't know if I'll do all 3, but I'll do some of the cards. So if you look at your instructions, they're really laid out well. So this is card 1, 2, and 3. Tells you which pieces you're going to need, the stamps you're going to need, and it even includes the adhesive that you're going to use. So I'm going to lay that there. So the very first card uses a red base, a beige layer, and then these tree pieces, which those are cool. I wasn't sure about the felt, but I kind of like it. The felt, and then getting everything caught up here, and then a star. So those are the pieces you're going to need. And then on the stamp set, I love this. I love this stamp of Merry Christmas. So you're going to go ahead and use that Merry Christmas stamp. And on the label sheet, it actually has a label. I'm just going to set that over there for now. It has a label that matches up with that stamp. So I could do it on here, but honestly, I think it's going to be easier if I put that like that. And I'll be able to see exactly where I'm stamping. Let me grab my pecan pie because I'll just use my regular ink. Ink up this Merry Christmas, and then you can actually see exactly where you're going to line that up at. And stamp that down. I like it. I do like when we get labels that are trimmed out for us already. All right, so this card, we're going to fold this. I'm going to flip to the page of the tree, which is this page here. And actually, it walks you through everything. So all of these pieces have dimensionals on the bottom and regular adhesive at the top. Interesting. And then this piece has tear and tape. This beige piece. Basic beige right now is one of my favorite neutral colors. I love it. I love it for everything. So we'll just go ahead and attach this on there. I'm going to put 3. They have 3 strips. I might as well put 3 just to hold up that velvet tree. Pull these off. Attach this to the card base. And then I can just use, I probably have some here that are already, maybe not. Oh, my dogs, of course they're going to bark. I don't know why she had to go outside. She has a dog door. So really, if she chose to, she could come right through that door. Put all the dimensionals on. This one just gets a dimensional on this side. All right, so now we just put the pieces on. Very easy to do. So we'll start with the bottom. Oh, I didn't do the star. So we'll start with the bottom. And one of the things they did do is they did put regular adhesive. I'm just going to put this, I just filled this, so. And adhesive here. This one should have had adhesive on it. I didn't press down yet, so I can pull it off. There we go. That'll just hold that top edge down so that you get the flare out of the tree. And then this one's going to go on top of that. Like that. I kind of heard that we were getting velvet on these this month's paper pumpkin, and I just wasn't sure if I was going to like it. However, I'm okay with it. And then the star go on the top of the tree. It has that red crushed velvet. I like that. And then the Merry Christmas. It's going to go on there like that. And then the self-adhesive sequins. They're really old-fashioned looking. I like it. Card number 1. Cute. All right, card number 2. Let's go through them all. Now, just so you're aware, if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you will get the opportunity to order refill kits, and they will come out next week. All right, so for this particular card, you're going to use, looks like you're going to use this base, the basic beige, pecan pie, this joy. So this is a die cut of joy, and again with the red velvet. That's going to go on there. And then you're going to have these letters that are going to go on there. Ah, there we go. So those letters, somewhere in my pile here, I have a real pile going on. Oh, here we go. You're going to have that, this, perfect. All right, so these are all your parts and pieces. So let's go ahead and flip these over. I'm not sure how those go on. All right, so we have our base. On this one, before we put the adhesive on it, we're going to take the Joy to the World stamp and put that on my block. A little pecan pie ink. This is actually going to get stamped right at the bottom, like that. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so we're going to take our pecan piece. I just wanted to make sure that you stamp this before you put dimensionals on it, because it will make it a lot harder to stamp. And then add on the adhesive. Pull these off. That's going to go right smack dab in the middle. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it to make sure I have a border around the edges there. Perfect. All right, now we're going to flip this over. Get our dimensionals. Put those on there. Seems like a lot. Then we have these two pieces. Perfect. There's that. And then the Joy is actually going to use tear and tape. So we are going to flip these over. We put the tape on the right side. Doesn't need a lot. And I'm going over the edge, but when I pull off this strip, I can kind of roll the adhesive back into the letters. All right, then we're going to put the card together. So we're going to start with this piece. I'll flip this over. These are going to get attached under. So kind of like that. Right? And then this one's going to go like that. All right. I'm just pulling off the dimensionals off this big piece so I can line it up better. I don't know if this is going to work better or not. We'll find out. All right, so we have this one, goes this way. So they're kind of like right on the cusp of that dimensional, right? That can go on, and then this piece can go on. So the biggest thing on this one is to make sure that you stamp your sentiment onto this Joy piece before you put the dimensionals on it. And then this piece is going to go on there. I'm going to make sure it's not crooked, or somewhat not crooked. And then we're going to put the letters on. So once I pull off the sticky strip, then I'm just going to, or tear and tape, I'm just going to do that. Although I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive I think this was supposed to probably have, I just don't like it like just flopping out there. So then they just line up right with that already framed piece. Cool, I like it. It's not anything that, it's not like a Christmas card that I would make, so it's kind of fun to have something totally different. Of course, now they're going to play with their toys, because why not? So when I'm lining this up, I'm really truly am lining up that O just in the middle there to make it so that it's even. And then I'll do the J. Lay that one on there. And then come in with our sequins. I like it. All right, there's card number 2. Turned out cute. Card number 3. Oh, this one's different. All right. This one is on a green base with a linen background. And then we need that piece. This piece. Oh, those are pretty. All right, so that's kind of cool. And then this has a piece, another die cut, like this. All right, so we have this piece, this piece, this piece, and then there's a label. Here it is. So we're going to use one of these labels here, and this one's going to say Deck the Halls. So let me grab that. Might have to re-ink my pecan pie. All right, so there's that. These are all the pieces we need. Let's do the taping. So we're going to go ahead again with the background and add tear and tape. Pull our base. I'm trying to see. Looks like they go that way. There's that piece. Now we're going to take all these pieces and we're going to go ahead and put the dimensionals on. These cards go together so quickly. So there's 9 in each packet, 3 of each type. And then this one gets tear and tape across the middle. And then also they use the adhesive dots, which I keep forgetting to use. I have them, I should use them. Now it's going to go right on like that. All right, so now we're ready to put the card together. So we're going to start by we'll take this off first. I think we're going to line. I'm going to line up the ornament and then add it to the card. It's really pretty. Really, I have to tell you, like I said, I saw a little snippet. I didn't get a whole lot of information, but had heard that there would be velvet, crushed velvet on the cards, and I was like, yeah, well, whatever. But they're very interesting. They're very different. I kind of like it. So this is going to get lined up. Oops. Got to be better at lining that up. Maybe if I start at the top and work my way around. And then these still didn't do very good. Let's try it again. Maybe I could do it better from the back. Let's see. Got kind of a coating on your cardstock, so you get a second chance. All right, so once I've got that, I'm gonna do it. So I'll do it upside down because it's easier to line up. And then you leave kind of a frame around the edge. There we go. Much easier. Take all this off. This is going to get added on to the top. And then that actually gets added on. There we go. A little crooked. Go right to the top. There we go. And then the deck the hall. Go on there. That. And then the sequins. There. Now I noticed on theirs, they put theirs over farther. Notice that on that. But anyway, so this paper pumpkin, it's kind of fun, and you get 3 of each of those cards. So thanks for joining me, my very first live. I hope that I'm going to post this over on YouTube too, just because I can, and I think I know how to do that. But thanks for stopping by. Take care.